Are you an educator that is trying to use virtual reality in your classroom and you just haven't found a tool good enough for your classroom and for your standards? Well, this video is going to cover a new tool that Google just came out with called Google Tour Creator. So Google has come out with this new tool called Tour Creator. And essentially what it is a slideshow of different 360-degree photos that you can use for virtual reality in your classroom. This is very, very good for students, especially the ones that want to actually see what we are talking about in class. I myself am a social studies teacher, and I'm always trying to find ways to actually put the places that we talk about in the students' hands, in the students' laptops. And you know what? Pictures are just not doing it anymore. It worked for when I was in school, but it doesn't work now in this new age, in this new generation. So let's stop talking about it and actually show you what it is. So this is Tour Creator made by Google. Now, I will put a link down below, but that is the link up at the top left. So once you get to this page, you're going to click on the button that says Get Started. Now, it's going to open up a new tab. Once it opens up a new tab and loads, you're going to get to this screen. This shouldn't be here. This was something that I was just playing around with. What you're going to do is that you're going to click on New Tour. And once you do that, it's going to take you to this page. This is the title page that you are going to kind of have promote your VR tour. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to give it a title. So because I'm a social studies teacher, I am going to name this Renaissance Artist and Humanism. One big thing that I go over in my Renaissance unit. You can put a description. I'm not going to put one right now, but you can also put category. Now, I'm going to put history as my category, and you can also select an image. So I'm going to select that, and I found this really awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Renaissance Masters one on here that has all the Donatello and Leonardo with those masks on. So I thought it was something really funny, something that a lot of kids find enjoyable when I talk about humanism and artists and the Renaissance. So once you're getting done with that, you're going to press create, and it's going to take you to this page. Now, from this page, you're going to have to go to the bottom left where it says add scene. So you're going to click on that. And once you click on that, it's going to take you to this. Now you can either upload your own 360-degree photos. If you have a Ricoh Theta or 360-degree photo camera, you can use that as your photos, or you can use the Google Street View app. I know a lot of people use that. So I'm not going to do that. I want to stick with Google Maps. And I want to first show off the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. So, fun fact, you can actually not search for the Mona Lisa on Google Street View. So you're going to have to type in the Louvre Museum, and it's going to take you to this. Now, obviously, this is not the picture that I want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this left-hand side, and I'm going to scroll forward so that I am more in the Louvre. Now you'll see that Pegman's right here as well. So you can actually click on him and you can drag him different places. So let's say I want to go to the Louvre and I want to go to the Mona Lisa. And obviously there's a bunch of photos. But if you just click and highlight over one of the pictures, you can actually just preview it. So I'm actually going to drop it right here because I've been to the Louvre and I've been to see Mona Lisa, and there it is. Now, this is cool. Once you do that, you can add the scene, and this is the photo that is going to be in that first scene. Obviously, cool already, but Google has made it even better. You can now add your own descriptions and your own credits and your own things that you want to apply in your own class. So I'm going to title this scene the Mona Lisa. By Leonardo da Vinci. Now this location, it has it in Japanese, but I want to put the Louvre Museum. Again, you can put a description if you want, and you can put credits. Now, the one cool thing that I found very, very interesting with Google and what they did is that they added this thing called points of interest. Now, if you click on that, it's going to give you this like bullseye looking thing with an eye. Now, this students are able to click on once it's published, and it opens up a new point of interest where you can actually give them a little bit more of a description on that particular point. And so I'm going to put painting by Leonardo da Vinci, and you can put a description as well. So it's very selective in what you can actually do. You can get very customizable. Another thing you can do is that you can add an image. Now, obviously, that photo you guys see the Mona Lisa, but you're not fully engaged in the Mona Lisa. So I'm going to select image again, and I found one online. And once I open it, I can add it. So when they click on it, this thing's going to pop up. Now, obviously, that's a little big and massive. I can move this thing around. I can make it smaller if I really want to. If it doesn't, just click on everything. And if I make it smaller, they're able to see it better. Now, obviously, it doesn't show the description, but it will pop up somewhere around here or under it or something of that sort. Now, this is basically the basics of what this Google Tour Creator is able to do. So once you are done with creating your tour, by the way, you can add more scenes. You're going to click this button, Publish. Now you can make this visible to the public. You can make it unlisted so only people with the link can see it. But I want to make this one published. So once I do that, I'm going to click Publish. It's going to take a minute to load, but that is the link that you will have to click on for your students to see this. You can always copy to clipboard and press done. All right, so obviously you want to see what the end product looks like. So I have right here the nice little Google tour that I just created, and I'm going to put the screen recording right here so that you are able to see it. So obviously we have this, and it is what we just did. If you press that button, that square, it's going to take it to full screen. So with my finger, I can sit here and I can move around the whole entire Louvre where the Mona Lisa is. Now, you can see the Mona Lisa, but one of the big things that we talked about is that we can't really see it that well. So what we're going to do is that we're going to click on that point of interest that we created, and look, it has a picture of the Mona Lisa right there. And then if you notice, on the bottom left side, you see this awesome description of what it is and what it's all about. And you can still move around with that open. And to just disclose it, all you have to do is click on it again, and it takes you back to that original screen. Obviously, you see the scene 1 of 1. If we added more scenes, we would actually be pressing more of the tabs, which I think is very, very cool. So I'm letting you know this is a great tool, and I'm really proud of Google, especially since that this is also going to be used for Google Expeditions as well. Now, if you don't know what Google Expeditions are, it's a nice little app that you can use to get virtual reality into your classroom and be able to systematically go through different scenes and different 360-degree photos. Sometime this year, they said that it's going to be incorporated with Google Expedition, so you can actually do this in class. I'm personally very excited for it because I am getting a classroom set of VR headsets, those Viewmaster Pros. If you want to see those, there's going to be a link down below for an Amazon link. If you are a teacher and you love this, please give me a like and a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Again, I am new to this, so I am trying to push out videos for you guys to see and for you guys to use in your class. I'm Trevor Reese, and I hope that you found this video very, very educational, and I will be seeing you soon.